6'7". I just been right on the highway.
I'm back, man. What's good, YouTube? What it do with y'all, man? I'm trying to figure out an intro for y'all. I got one in mind. I might try it next video. And if I do, let me know if y'all rock with it. That's a whole nother video. Today, as y'all can tell by the title, as y'all can tell by the thumbnail, today I'm coming at y'all with another reaction. You know, I'm back on the webcam. Y'all seen that off rip. Back on the webcam, back with another reaction for y'all. But today is not Drewski, could have been. Yeah, oh my God. You want to talk about consistent? I'm in my bag, bro. I'm trying for y'all. Sun coming out, so that mean I can finally pick up. Hold on. Sun coming out, so that mean I can finally get back on this for y'all. Get the real content out for y'all. Once that happen, over. But yeah. With that being said, let's get right to this video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all drop a like. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all keep showing love. I'm feeling good right now. I feel hungry right now. So drop a like, subscribe, comment. Show love, show love, show love, man.
There are 7 rappers who together perfectly represent the 7 deadly sins, and I'll be covering them all, starting with the sin of lust. Lust is described as an inordinate craving for the pleasures of the body. A rapper who embodies lust to the fullest extent is none other than Future. Future is a rapper who's been in the game for over a decade and has become infamous for his toxic nature when it comes to women.
She belongs to the streets.
The music streaming service Tidal calls him the king of toxic and state that his music ranges from lyrics about
y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop, bro. Future music is not toxic, bro. Him as a person, like his what's the word? His persona is toxic. You mean it's that? But he's not toxic, bro. Fuck are y'all talking about? Nah.
Ability to sexual prowess and pleading to exes that have moved on. Speaking of his exes, Future actually had children with a lot of them, having 8 kids in total, with not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, but 8 different baby mamas. With no marriages involved. A marriage he was involved in is that of NBA legend Scottie Pippen, as Future had a brief relationship with his wife Larsa while they were at a rough point in their marriage. Some speculate that it was the reason for their eventual divorce. Another situation Future is infamous for is when he had an Instagram model fly out to him, then ghosted her after she didn't want to get intimate. He had told her that he wanted to see her and that he'd pay her back 1,000% of the flight cost when they met up. But after he had told her that he
Hold on, out west, where are you? Austin. How long you are in Cali?
See her and then
you get here, book my flight. This nigga Future is P. I might have to take back what I just said, bro. I might have to take back what I just said, bro. This nigga said, you book it. When you get here, I give you your cash back 1,000%.
1,000% of the flight cost when they met up. But after she arrived at the hotel, he told her to wait for him with lingerie on. The woman refused and then asked if she'd still be seeing him at all, to which Future responded with, "I'm good, love."
He said, "I'm good, love, enjoy." I'm using that.
Gotcha, bitch.
I'm using that. I swear to God, I'm using that, bro. What?
All of Future's lustful infamy led to a trend being created where people place his face over a toxic quote about women. Future's actually embraced this trend, showing off some of the quotes himself during a show.
She got all her to do is try to be the solution. Stand up.
It looks like Future has no plans on changing his lustful ways.
Real shit, chat. Real shit.
Future, someone who doesn't have.
I don't agree with what he just said.
Because they were killed, is the rapper I chose to represent Future. Someone who doesn't have a future because they were killed is the rapper I chose to represent the sin of wrath. Wrath is defined as uncontrolled feelings of anger, rage, and even hatred. A perfect match for this description is the rapper King Von. King Von was a rapper from Chicago.
Now, if y'all like, yo, why this nigga looking at the camera like that, bro? I'm not about to be one of those fans, but I am a fan of NBA Youngboy, and I can't like this video so far because I haven't seen Youngboy. He should have been in Wrath for real, for real. I don't even, you mean he should have been in Wrath? Fuck, y'all gonna put Von in here. Whatever, bro.
Illinois, who's largely considered one of the most influential figures in the drill genre. He was known for his skillful lyricism and storytelling, as well as the aggressive style he delivered it with. He frequently rapped bars involving heinous crimes such as...
That's why, like, Von music was good, but it wasn't nothing crazy. It wasn't nothing crazy, bro, at all. Like, he was just telling stories. I don't get nothing. And then the music that he wasn't telling the stories, like when he tried to rap, for real, that nigga was ass, bro.
But it was his involvement in crimes away from music that really show off the full capacity of his rap. Von first started getting involved in local gang politics when he was only in 4th grade and was bringing guns to school by the age of 13.
Hold on.
His first
damn, I'm fucking
when he was only and was bringing guns.
Y'all see Von dropping a 7. I don't know what he. I don't know. Actually, let me not say that. I don't know. Hey, I'm sorry to whatever that is. I don't know what that is. I know what mine is though. I don't know what that is. So.
School by the age of 13.
Yeah,
his first run-in with the law came at age 16 when he was charged with armed robbery in 2011, apparently robbing someone for their car at gunpoint. He was arrested again in November of 2012 for shooting at members of the Gangster Disciples, a rival of Von's Black Disciples gang. On April 29th, 2014, Von was arrested and charged with first-degree murder and 2 counts of aggravated assault, but was released the next day due to inconsistencies in the witness statements. Just 3 months later, Von was charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder in connection with a shooting that killed 1 and injured 2 others. He was acquitted of the charges over 3 years later and was released on December 6th, 2017. Later, in June of 2019, Von and fellow O-Block rapper Lil Durk were arrested.
I'm sorry for pausing the video again. I will say, if Von never died, bro.
With the shooting in Atlanta. Prosecutors claim that the 2 rappers robbed and shot a man outside a popular drive-in on February 5th, 2019. After weeks in jail, Durk was released on a $250,000 bond, and Von was released on a $300,000 bond. The crimes I've covered so far are just the ones Von was charged for, as after his passing, he was accused of ones even more heinous. In April 2023, the YouTuber Traplore Ross uploaded a 4-hour-long documentary about King Von, calling him rap's first serial killer.
I watched it.
The video was filled with evidence linking Von to the murders of at least 10 people, including the murders of P5, Modell, Malcolm Stuckey, and Gakira K.I. Barnes. Chicago authorities actually concluded in 2021 that Von was indeed responsible for the murder of Gakira Barnes. In addition to the 10 murders he was alleged to be the perpetrator of, he was also documented as the mandator to several other gang-related murders. According to the YouTube documentary, Von's primary motive to commit murder was initially a result of gang disputes, but was later being done simply for thrill. All the wrath Von had expelled seemed to have gone full circle, as his own life was taken in similar fashion to how he allegedly took lives, via a shooting. King Von was buried on November 14th, 2020 in his home city of Chicago. Another rapper that's from Chicago is the one I selected for the sin of pride. The definition of pride is believing that one is essentially better than others, failing to acknowledge the accomplishments of others, and excessive admiration of the personal self. No rapper fits this description better than that of Kanye West. Kanye is one of the most accomplished artists of all time, and he's notorious for praising himself to the public, causing many to label him as a narcissist with a massive ego.
My greatest pain in life is I will never be able to see me perform.
He's called himself the greatest artist of all time on multiple occasions, like when he referred to himself as
the greatest artist that God has ever existed.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
On the topic of God, Ye has labeled himself as a god multiple times, and even has an entire song doing so titled I Am a God.
I am a god. Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was. A god. I just told you. That's who I think I am.
Ye also has an entire song about himself titled I Love Kanye. Oh, and the album that the song is on, Ye called it the best album of all time. On another song from the same album titled Famous, Kanye takes credit for Taylor Swift's rise to fame, citing his 2009 interruption of her VMA speech as the catalyst for her fame. Kanye had a very similar onstage incident in 2006 after losing out on an EMA award.
Oh, hell no! This video costs $1 million, fam! If I don't win, the award show loses credibility. I appreciate it, man. You know, it's
I've
nothing
never seen
against you.
this.
I've never seen your video. It's nothing against you. But hell no, man.
Ye also has a reputation for constantly delaying music.
It's nothing against you. But hell no, man.
Ye also has a
said, "But hell
reputation for
no,
constantly
man."
delaying
What
music
the
and
fuck?
being
I've
late
never
to
seen that
scheduled
before,
events.
bro.
And continued lateness is actually a showing of pride, as it tells those who must wait that their schedules are not a priority.
You should be honored by my lateness, that I would even show up to this fake shit.
Despite Kanye's pride causing him to be labeled as a controversial figure to the
Classic,
masses,
bro.
he's still one of the biggest artists on the planet with a cult-like fan base that is still constantly growing to this day. Something else that's constantly growing is the discography of the rapper I have representing the
I don't know why he's on here. I don't know why he's on here, bro. I don't know what sin he's at. What are we on, the third one? What he did, Future and Kanye so far? Bro, okay. Let's just see what he gotta say, bro. Let's just see what he gotta say. Let's see what he gotta say.
in gluttony. Gluttony is characterized by a limitless appetite and overindulgence to the point where one is no longer consuming just to live, but rather living to consume. A rapper who expresses gluttony by constantly consuming beats
Okay.
and releasing music is
Okay.
NBA Youngboy.
I'm not even
Youngboy
mad
is a
at that,
Louisiana
nigga.
rapper who's infamous for the absurd amount of music he puts out. He started writing and making music at the young age of
of all,
14, eventually dropping his first mixtape in April of 2015. Since then,
You heard
he
that?
just
You heard that? 14, nigga. 14, bro. Your favorite rapper? Never mind. I'm not even going to get.
8-year span, Youngboy has released a mind-boggling 26 mixtapes, 102 singles, 6 studio albums, 3 compilation albums, and 3 EPs.
Bangers,
This caused many to label his
bangers.
music as quantity over quality, as most other artists who make thousands of songs, like Juice WRLD for example, choose only to release a select few which
Thank
they
you,
consider
bro.
to be their best, rather than just putting out as much as they can. When asked
Quality
why
over
he releases
quantity.
so much music, Youngboy said, "It's a disease. Literally, I cannot help myself. I tell myself sometimes I'm not gonna drop until months from now, but it's addictive. I wish I knew when I was younger how unhealthy this was for me. The music is therapy, but I can't stop it when I want." In 2022, Youngboy challenged himself to release 10 mixtapes that year, but after 101 songs, including 7 mixtapes, he made a comment saying that he ran out of rhymes and asked for help. He ironically released another project just 10 days after making this
Banger.
comment. While Youngboy's been
Banger.
scrutinized for his
See that
addiction to
first song
releasing
with Lil
music,
Tim?
it's also
Banger,
helped him
nigga.
become one of the most
Look at them
accomplished
plaques,
rappers
bro.
in the game. He's constantly at the top of not just rap, but all genre, most streamed lists every year.
I'm
He's
sorry.
for his addiction to releasing projects.
Let's just listen to this one more time, bro. You see gluttony at the bottom. Don't take that as a bad thing. This isn't a bad thing.
10 days after making this comment. While Youngboy's been scrutinized for his addiction to releasing music, it's also helped him become one of the most accomplished rappers in the
I was
game.
gonna pause
He's
it,
constantly at
but
the
y'all see,
top
bro.
of not just rap, but all genre, most streamed lists every year. He became the youngest artist to receive 100 RIA Gold or Platinum certifications
How can you be
at
proud of
22 years
Youngboy,
old,
bro? How can-
and
how,
became
like-
the youngest artist to chart 100 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 at 23 years old. The next rapper on my list has the exact opposite work ethic of Youngboy, and that's why the sin they're representing is sloth.
Yeah,
Sloth
bro.
is described as a reluctance to work or make an
That
effort,
nigga
also
is-
known as laziness.
Why is Lil
A
Xan
rapper
up
whose
here,
career
bro? I haven't
quickly
even
went
said his
downhill as a
name
direct
since I
result
was,
of their
like,
sloth
15,
is Lil
bro.
Xan. Lil Xan is a rapper from Redlands, California, who started making music in 2016 to buy a new camera after his had been stolen. Before even starting music, he already had a reputation for
That's
being
crazy,
lazy,
bro.
skipping and failing all of his classes before dropping out freshman year.
I got an F in PE, and they're like, how the f you fail PE? And I was like, that shit easy, bro. I'm a lazy son of a bitch. So I failed every class up until I dropped out freshman year.
He wasn't a well-known artist until the release of the music video to his song
He said that
Betrayed
shit
on the
easy.
Lyrical Lemonade channel in
He
2017
said
that
failing
completely
gym was
skyrocketed his career. The video quickly amassed hundreds of millions of views, and it seemed like he was bound for a successful career, but it turned out that he was too lazy to capitalize off of his newfound success. He failed to show up to
Don't be a
numerous
Lil
meetings
Xan,
with other
bro.
big rappers, giving him an opportunity
Lil
that could
Xan be
have greatly
getting clowned
boosted his
ever
career.
since
He
this,
kept
bro.
missing the meetings.
When he released his debut debut album in 2018, it was met with overwhelmingly
That shit
negative
was
reviews, as it was pretty obvious that he put little effort into the project.
I remember when Lil Xan's album came out, right? And I remember
That
having a
shit was
conversation
cool,
with
Chad.
Stat and being like, what do you think of the album?
Bro, I
Because it was
was-
pretty
I
obvious
was in
that
middle
the album
school, bro.
was
That shit
bad
was
and that he didn't
ass.
put any effort into it. Xan put in like no work for the album. If it was up to Stat, Xan would have been sitting in the studio recording every night, and instead he was just doing drugs and having random ass girls come over every night.
In 2019, he was set to join Nicki Minaj and Juice WRLD on their month-long tour, but ended up only performing for one single show.
I remember that he was supposed to be on the whole tour, and then he was only on
Nigga
it for like a
did
week
one
because he was
show?
tweaking out. They could never get Xan to do the shit that he
Yeah.
actually had to do for his career.
For a time, Lil Xan expressed his desire to quit rapping and just become a public figure.
So that's why I'm not doing music. Like after I finished my contract with Columbia, I didn't sign up. Like I didn't know what I was signing up for. I'm more of a celebrity than a rapper at this point. So that's why I'm quitting rapping.
After all these years since 2018, he still hasn't released a second album, constantly giving contradictory statements about a release. He initially planned on releasing an album titled Be Safe in 2019, but the album entered production limbo and was eventually scrapped. In November 2019, he announced his next album would be titled When September Ends, and even showed off an album cover for it, but this also never saw a release. In January 2020, Xan announced that his album was finished and that it would be called Sorry I Didn't Quit. He once again revealed the album's cover and also its
You
track
should've,
list,
nigga.
but like you
Fuck, you should have quit. You should have quit 2018. Fuck. Bro, you did one show. I would have. What? Nigga, I gotta call my guys. Yo, bro, I need your help, yo. I did one show. What y'all think I should do? Let any of them niggas say keep going, bro. They not my mans, bro. They not your real mans, bro.
he didn't follow through,
Real shit.
and the album never released. It took him almost 4 years since 2018 just to release another project, which was a measly 5-song collab EP. Due to his own actions, Lil Xan's career in the spotlight had almost no longevity, which is something that cannot at all be said about the rapper I selected for the sin of envy. Envy is defined as jealousy over the blessings and achievements of others.
queen,
A rapper that
bro.
has been seen expressing these envious attributes on numerous occasions is Nicki Minaj. Nicki is widely considered to be one of the greatest rappers of all time, as she was the top-selling female rapper of the 2010s.
You better
Her
chill,
massive
nigga.
success did not come without a fair share of controversy, as she's been the perpetrator of multiple feuds with other artists stemming from jealousy. Funnily enough, Nicki's journey in rap actually all began from jealousy, as her whole reason for writing her first raps was because her neighbor was a rapper and she wanted to show that she was better.
I was like 11 and I wanted to show the girl next door because she was like a good rapper and she thought she was so much better than me. So when she left, I went home and I wrote this little rap so I can like show her. And then I rang her bell and I started saying my rap and she just stood there like.
Nicki's most infamous
CAP.
example of envy
Please, the Barbs, don't get on me, bro. I fuck with Nicki so heavy. She got a feature with Young Boy. She's the greatest female rapper of all time, bro. Cause she actually can fucking rap. She can rap better than most fucking niggas. But that was cap. That was cap. She did not open that door, stand there, and start rapping to that girl. And if she did, we would be seeing it right now. Because ain't no way you doing that shit without a camera, bro. And if you is doing that shit without a camera, you really dedicated and got something to prove. But she could have did that shit because look where she at now. I don't know, bro. That shit might be cat.
And when rapper Cardi B stepped onto the scene. Many believe that Nicki saw Cardi as a threat to her spot as the top female rapper and was jealous of the attention she was getting. According to Cardi and the evidence that backs her up, Nicki sneak dissed her, lied about her, and even threatened other artists to not work with her, all in hopes to crush her success. In 2018, when Travis Scott's Astroworld album was #1 in its second week over her new album in its first week, Nicki was furious and instantly went to calling Travis names and discrediting his placement at #1.
Whole nigga of the week, of course, is Travis Scott. But what we not gonna do is have this auto-tune man coming up here selling sweaters and telling y'all he sold 500,000 albums.
Call
'cause he
that
did
nigga
it.
a
She
fucking
simply could
robot,
not accept
nigga.
the fact that his album was charted
That's
over
crazy.
her. Earlier in
She
2023,
called that nigga
Nicki got into a
auto-tune
back
man.
and forth Twitter.
But it's crazier because Lil Wayne, you know,
with City Girls rapper Young Miami over her using the wording "got into some things," which is something Nicki frequently says on her radio show. Young Miami said she definitely didn't get that slang from her, and she reportedly thinks the real reason Nicki called her out is because she was jealous of Young Miami's Carisha Please show, because her Queen radio show wasn't getting the same level of buzz on social media. Someone else who's been getting buzz on social media for their portrayal as a scammer is the rapper I picked to represent the sin, greed. Greed is described as a selfish and excessive desire to acquire something, usually pertaining to material wealth. A rapper whose whole identity is built off of the ideas of greed is Punch Made Dev. Dev initially became...
Bro, first of all, Dev is not a rapper. That nigga is a 2K player, bro. He's a 2K player who is a scammer, bro. Stop calling that nigga a rapper. Have you heard that nigga? Why is Dev in this video? Greed, bro. You should have put fucking Kendrick up here. Fuck. That nigga's greedy.
In 2015 for being a YouTuber who would play NBA 2K. Even as a YouTuber, Dev was already showing his scamming ways, making fake videos about other top 2K creators for views.
You heard Pretty Boy Fredo, right? He's the biggest one of everybody.
Look at that.
What I did was I was trying to finesse. I made a fake video on him, and I posted it and said I beat him. And he made a video. This nigga's about damn near cry. He's like, "This is not me in the video. He did not play me. This is a clone. This is a fake."
It's a clone.
It was fake. I've been scamming. It was fake. I just did it for the views.
He decided to make a switch to music in 2017
hey, bro.
after being unsatisfied with NBA 2K's latest game and wanting a more lucrative career.
At first I did YouTube videos. I ain't see YouTube like, I ain't see it making like $1 million. I want to be a millionaire, so I was like, I gotta do something different. And then also 2K18 came out, and that game was just ass. And I was like, I'm not doing it anymore. So I switched over to music.
He started by making typical rap music, but a couple years later, on November 19th, 2019, he uploaded his first song in the genre known as Scam Rap. Scam rap is a hip-hop subgenre characterized by lyrics that focus on various forms of fraudulent activities. All of Dev's songs from this point on were of the scam rap genre, including some full tutorials on how to pull off certain scams.
Listen up, I'm finna show y'all how to hit a bank. Just pay attention, this a quick way to jug in any state.
He changed his rap name to Punch Made Dev in 2021, with the term punch referring to stolen credit card numbers. He claims to really be scamming people as well.
On my life, I rap better than Dev.
And he's shown himself doing it too.
So as far as scamming goes, are you feel like you're NBA level scammer?
Oh, I'm like LeBron of the scamming and Michael Jordan combined. See, I got their balance right there, 430K. I'm about to wire that to this account that I got my hands on. Free 10.
Let me sniff.
All right, so now I got the numbers plugged in. I'm about to run this through. So now I just wrote somebody else's info right here. A big wave right now is Cash App. This one's going crazy. Do 55.8.
So 55,000.
Literally that simple.
And how did you do that?
Gotta pay for the size, man.
Dev sells a course on Telegram claiming to teach others how to scam like himself. He's reportedly been arrested for scamming, but continues to do so regardless. Some people think that what he's saying and doing is all fake and just to promote his course, and even if that is true, that in itself would still be considered a scam.
Damn, that's another one. That shit 24 minutes. Damn, Chad. What y'all think Dev capping? And do y'all think that Nicki Minaj is envious? And do y'all think Future is toxic? And do y'all think Kanye West is prideful? Well, you know, come on, man. And then he said, "Young boys, that's not really a sin. I'm not Dickie. It's not a sin." Make sure y'all drop a like. Make sure to subscribe. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that reaction, man. And I'm gonna for sure have more coming for y'all. So you did.